Hey everyone, Marty Sleva here alongside Mitch Dyer.
Hello.
Mitch, it is Wednesday night at E3 and we are exhausted.
Yeah.
We're delirious. There's Italian food out there that we're getting ready to eat. But first,
I have to go get food.
We both got to see about the first 30 minutes of episode 1 of Telltale's Tales from the Borderlands.
You nailed that pronunciation.
Telltale's Tales from the Borderlands.
Twice.
So yeah, we saw the opening 25, 30 minutes or so. What did you think?
Slow burn, man.
It was a slow burn.
That intro it drags.
Yeah.
But I was kind of into it because it establishes, without getting too much into spoilers, it establishes, Hyperion as an entity and the people within it. Hyperion, Handsome Jack's organization in Borderlands 2. This takes place after Borderlands 2.
Yeah, this does take place after Borderlands 2, and Borderlands 2 spoilers, I guess. Handsome Jack's dead, and this lead character Reese pretty much wants to be Handsome Jack.
Yeah, he literally wants to be Handsome Jack, not just in wanting his chair at Hyperion, but he physically is trying to look like him to the point where he's got the face mod, his haircut is the same.
Yeah.
His mannerisms are oddly similar.
Yeah.
But as a character, I found Reese kind of awful. I just don't like him.
Yeah, he made some. It seemed like a lot of his decisions. Whereas in Walking Dead and Wolf Among Us, you can kind of choose to be not saintly, but good, or sort of by any means necessary.
Yeah.
In this, it just seemed like everything Reese did, he just came off as an a-hole.
Yeah, I mean, in the same way that in Walking Dead, Lee is always doing something that ideally is for the good of the group, or for Clementine. It's kind of the other end of the spectrum with Reese, where everything he's doing is in service to himself. Yeah. Which is, it's an interesting character angle. I just find him profoundly annoying in every way.
Yeah. A couple other things I want to touch on. I thought the game was genuinely funny.
Yeah, there are really great moments.
I mean, and I think that's cool because Telltale, as of late, has sort of dipped into the dour. I mean, you had with Wolf Among Us and Walking Dead, and then even back to Jurassic Park, which we don't talk about because that game's extinct. I mean, so I thought it was,
jokes.
Yeah, that was really good.
E3 level jokes.
I thought it was genuinely funny. I like the action scenes, which the way I described them in The Wolf Among Us is that it's like choreographing. A fight scene in a movie, and I feel like you saw this with the what was the robot called? A clanker janker, a loader cop came down and fought these what were those guys? Psychos or spookies? Bandits. They're bandits. Loaderbot fought the bandits. I thought it was really cool. It also showcased the currency system.
Yeah, where you can just steal money and then use it to bribe dudes.
Yeah. You can also evidently buy things. They were teasing how they might interact with the actual Borderlands games somehow. So that was cool. But at the end, I thought the demo ended on a really strong note, and it sort of highlighted the big fish nature of the stories, where you got to the end of Reese's story, he's like, and then this happened, and then it cuts back to the whole opening is being told.
It's a frame narrative.
It's a frame narrative, and the second character, what was her name?
Fiona.
Fiona is like, nope, that's absolutely not how that happened. You are a liar. Now let me tell you how it happened.
Yeah.
And then it's going to go back into her version of the story. Yeah. Which I think is super cool.
Yeah, I'm excited to see how they handle that too. I mean, the story that we saw here, I mean, it ends a little ridiculously, and you're like, what? Yeah. What's happening? This doesn't. There's no way that happened. And she says, there's no way that happened. I'm curious to see down the line if it's more subtle things where, she makes a decision that has some fairly significant weight, and Reese pops in to say like, no, you were just lying, and this is a totally different thing that happened for a more grounded reason. Yeah. Rather than, I punched a hole in a dude's chest and stole his girlfriend. Yeah. Legit what happens.
Yeah, that's what happens. I'm excited for it. I love Telltale. Love what to do.
I don't love Borderlands, and I'm interested in this.
Yeah, definitely.
Not in love, not immediately like I was with Wolf or Walking Dead.
Yeah.
Wood.
You're in Lustwood. Tales from the Borderlands is going to be coming out end of summer, probably after Walking Dead and Wolf Among Us both wrap up. So leading up to September, we're going to have a lot more on everything Telltale, and everything E3, live from the Italian food factory of the world.
Video games!
You're already in the right place, ign.com. Let's go get some pizzas.